Good morning, everybody. What's going on? It's Big Dave, and it's time for this installment of 100 Hug Stories for the last 100 days of 2023. Just some stories from my encounters of hugging people around the planet that hopefully get you motivated and inspired to wrap up the year and just to go into 2024. And so for this story, we're just going back to a year ago, to September 1st, 2022, when I lectured at Alberta University in Reading, Pennsylvania. You know, I've never been bashful around a microphone, but I was this time because this is the first time I had spoken publicly in almost 2 years due to COVID. My talk about embracing people around the world went well, but what set this one apart is when one student remarked that I was the happiest person he'd ever met and asked if I had any regrets. I made a joke, as I always did, but then I spoke about September 7th, 2001. And on that day, I didn't respond to a beautiful compliment that my lifelong friend Kevin Bowser gave to me. At the time that he did it, whatever, macho, bravado, whatever the fuck it was. I just said, I'll do it another time, I thought. But my time ran out when he died in the World Trade Center attacks. And sharing this on stage really just brought me to tears. And I told the young audience that everything we experience is a life lesson. And I learned to release the love in my heart as I felt it at that time. I told the students, I said, man, don't be macho. Don't hold it in. Because there may be a time when you can't respond, and that moment still haunts me. I added that my tears were my moments of regret that I now live with, which then prompted seven students to step up from the theater audience and just surround me in this soul-stirring embrace. The experience touched me so much that on September 7th, a couple days later, I made an emotional plea on social media for anyone that was looking at this to release the love in their hearts. Share it, I said. Share it. Just share it. If it's weird, let it be weird for the other guy and hearing it, not for you and sharing it. Don't hoard your love. After posting this message, I went to a coffee meeting, and then when I was there, I noticed a familiar face, and I said, hey, and the person looked at me, and he said, yeah. And I said, shit, you're good looking. And the person coolly replied, yeah. And then all of a sudden I just exclaimed, you're Bon Jovi. And the person casually said, yeah. And I said, oh shit, I'm Big Dave. And he said, hi, I'm John. And John Bon Jovi extended his hand to shake. And I didn't know what to say, so I gave him my card that had a hug coupon on it. And I told him that if he ever had a bad day, to text me or call me, and then I'll send him a hug bomb of pictures from my travels around the world to get him smiling again. And he just looked at the card and he looked at me and he said, you do that for me? And I said, man, I would do that shit for anybody. And he just smiled, and then we hugged and we took this picture. And so there's a lot I could say about that week in September, but I'll narrow it down to just a couple of things. Number one, show your love, and by all means, share your love. And the other thing is, between me and John Bon Jovi, we've seen a million faces, and we've hugged them all. And that's it. I hope you enjoy this story. I hope you come back tomorrow, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Be well, everybody.